2 young boys, 1 crown, 1 locked tower, and a mystery that has haunted England for over 5 centuries. Who killed the princess in the tower? Was it a cold-blooded murder, a ruthless political maneuver, or have we misunderstood the tale all along? Join us as we explore one of England's most chilling historical mysteries, the Princes in the Tower, Murder, Mystery, or Myth. Chapter 1. The Rise of Edward. Edward V was just 12 years old when he became King of England in April 1483. His father, King Edward IV of the House of York, had died suddenly. According to the late king's wishes, Edward was to be protected by his uncle, Richard, Duke of Gloucester, until he came of age. But Edward's rule was never truly his. On his way to London for the coronation, Edward and his entourage were intercepted by Richard. The Duke quickly assumed control of the young king and his entourage, dismissing Edward's protectors and allies, most notably his maternal uncle. What began as a regency soon turned into something far more sinister. Chapter 2. The Tower, a Place of Protection. By May 1483, young Edward was lodged in the Tower of London, a traditional step for all monarchs prior to coronation. Shortly after, he was joined by his younger brother, Richard, Duke of York, just 9 years old. But the coronation never happened. Instead, on June 26th, Richard, Duke of Gloucester, declared himself King Richard III, claiming that Edward IV's marriage to Elizabeth Woodville had been illegitimate. This meant the princes were technically illegitimate as well. And then, they vanished. They were last seen playing in the Tower grounds during the summer of 1483. After that, nothing. No public appearance, no coronation, no funerals, just silence. Chapter 3. Who had the motive? 3 main suspects emerge in this centuries-old mystery. Richard III, the most obvious suspect. With the princess out of the way, his claim to the throne was unchallenged. Contemporary sources, such as Sir Thomas More and later Shakespeare, portray Richard as the ruthless usurper. But is that propaganda? Henry Tudor, Henry VII. After defeating Richard at the Battle of Bosworth in 1485, Henry VII married the prince's sister, Elizabeth of York, uniting the feuding houses. If the boys were still alive, they could have posed a threat to his new rule. The Duke of Buckingham, a once loyal supporter of Richard III, Buckingham had his own ambitions and turned rebel. Some historians argue he might have acted independently to gain power, yet no one ever publicly claimed responsibility. No body was ever officially found, and no trial ever held. Chapter 4. The Bones, Clues, or Confusion. In 1674, workmen digging under a staircase in the Tower of London discovered a chest containing 2 small skeletons. King Charles II ordered they be buried in Westminster Abbey, believing them to be the lost princes. In 1933, a limited scientific examination was conducted. While the bones were consistent with children of their age, there was no conclusive evidence they were indeed the princes. Modern historians have requested DNA testing, but the Church of England has so far refused to allow further disturbance. So, are the princes buried under the stairs, or somewhere else entirely? Chapter 5. The Survival Theory. Not everyone believes the boys were killed. Some claim at least one survived. During Henry VII's reign, several impostors arose, including Perkin Warbeck, who claimed to be Richard, the younger prince. Warbeck gained significant support across Europe and was even recognized by Margaret of Burgundy, Edward IV's sister. Was Warbeck truly the missing prince, or an opportunist playing politics? Conclusion: history or hysteria? Over 500 years later, the fate of Edward V and his brother Richard remains one of history's most chilling unsolved mysteries. The story has inspired books, plays, films, and endless debate. Were they murdered by a power-hungry uncle? Did they die in secret of natural causes? Or is it all part of a Tudor-era smear campaign? Until the tower gives up all its secrets, the truth behind the princes in the tower may forever remain a haunting blend of murder, mystery, or myth.